Good morning. Welcome back to my garden and welcome to SKiP. Happy third Sunday in Easter. Look how our garden is growing. Isn't that exciting? Speaking of exciting, we have a really special day today. We have special guests and we have a field trip, if you can imagine that. Our first special guests are going to help lead us in Psalm 19:14. So let's start by singing our prayer. May the words of our mouths and the prayers in our hearts be pleasing to you, O Lord. May the words of our mouths and the prayers in our hearts be pleasing to you, O Lord. May the words of our mouths and the prayers in our hearts be pleasing to you, O Lord. Our rock and our Redeemer, our rock and our Redeemer, our rock and our Redeemer. Well, thanks for singing along. Today's story is a story about Jesus appearing to his disciples. It happens right after he rose from the dead, and two of his disciples were walking along a road. They were going to a place called Emmaus, and a third man joined them. Well, that third man was Jesus, but the disciples didn't recognize him. They spent the day walking together, and Jesus taught them wonderful and important lessons, but they still didn't recognize him. They didn't recognize him until they sat down for a meal together when Jesus took the bread and blessed it and broke it. And then they could see Jesus. That's when they knew it was him. I want to take you on a walk through my neighborhood today, our field trip, and show you where I see Jesus. Well, we don't see Jesus in the flesh and the blood, so we only know Jesus in the Spirit. And when I think of the Spirit, I think the spirit of love and beauty and joy. And I find these things as I walk through my neighborhood and through my yard. I smell the wonderful scents of springtime, and I see Jesus. I see the beautiful flowers, and I see Jesus. I see the birds flying in the air, and I see the presence of Jesus. How about this joyful little dog that I see every morning that I walk by? This dog could wag her tail right off. She's so excited to see me. And she gives me that joy. And in that, I see the presence of Jesus. The presence of Jesus is all around us all the time. We just need to open our eyes to see it. My neighbor Kitsy has the happiest garden in the neighborhood. And we were walking by and she invited us in. I told her what I was doing. I thought I was looking for the presence of Jesus in everything that was around me. And she said this.
I see God in here, in my garden. Look, I feel his presence. And garden, as you know about the Bible, is very important because when Jesus wants to do his self-time, his me time, he always go in the garden.
Always.
And that garden of Gethsemane is where he talks to his Father. And this is where I talk to my Father. Sitting right here, feeding the birds. I love my garden.
Isn't that wonderful? Isn't it joyful? She and I both see the presence of the risen Jesus in everything all around us all the time. And that makes me think of the song that we like to sing together, All Around, All Around. So sing that with me. It's the perfect ending for this lesson. All around, God's love is all around. It's up, it's down, it's all around. It's in, it's out, it's all about. God's love is all around. All around, God's love is all around. It's high, it's low, let's watch it grow. Let's jump and shout, let the Christ come out. God's love is all around. God's love is all around.
May the words of our mouths and the prayers in our hearts pleasing to you, O Lord.
May the words of our mouth and the prayers in our hearts be pleasing.
Not again.
You're good. Oh,
Hey, Bailey, show us Rock our Redeemer.
may the words of our mouth and the prayers in our hearts be pleasing to you, O Lord. Our rock and our redeemer, our rock and our redeemer, our rock and our redeemer. Good job, guys.
But
Have a great week.